everybody. I just want to show you what to do when a student sends you a piece of work, whether it's through an image or whether it's a PDF. So I have an image and a PDF. So what do I do when a student sends me an image? Personally, I think sending a picture of the work is actually easier for me to mark in Google Drive and less. The easiest way is if the student does it in Google and sends me a Google Doc. But if they don't, or they can't, or they don't know how, and you end up with it as an image, this is how I would figure it out. So I would go to New, and I would create a Google slide. And the reason why I would do this is it allows me to move stuff around. Another option is you can actually do it with a Google Drawing as well. So if you open a Google Drawing, okay, it's going to go create and share. And you're going to title it Clayton 1, because that was the name of his work. What you're going to do is you're going to insert that image that the student sent you, and it should pop up wherever you put it. Make sure you know where you put that file. There's his work there. And see, there's Clayton's work right there in a Google Drawing. So you can tidy up these edges just to make it easier for yourself. If you double click on the picture, you can actually clean up these edges a little if you're a little bit A-type like I am when it comes to files. Just double click and then pull these lines up just to make it a little easier to see. Okay, so then you have the file of the student work, okay? And then it allows you also some room to put in some feedback to your students. So what I would do is right beside the student work, I would go ahead and I would put a text box, and you could give students feedback right in here. When you're finished marking the work, you would just download it, and you can download it in any format as you want. Go to File, Download. You can download it as a JPEG, a PNG, or a PDF. Personally, I would do it as a PDF at this point because it will be a full-size document and none of the formatting would be off. So if you click PDF, and now you have Clayton's work, you have your marking and your comments beside it. There we go. And that's what Clayton gets, is he gets his document and then your feedback on the side with maybe marks or comments and that kind of thing. Okay? Makes sense? So that's one easy way to deal with a file that is a picture taken of an assignment and it's sent to you, and this is how I would mark it in Google. If a student sends you a PDF, so here's a PDF here, what I'm going to recommend you do is go to the Chrome Web Store, make sure you're using Google, and I'd like you to install an extension called Kami, okay? And it looks like this, Kami extension, PDF, and document annotation. You could use this with an image as well. Okay, so you're going to install it, and then it's going to show up in the top right of your browser like this. So when you go to open the student work, you're going to open it with, you just click on Kami actually. It's going to ask you to log in when you first create the account. Beautiful. Once you allow all the settings to be enabled, you just have to say what you're using it for. Okay. Okay, so you can actually open a file from Google Drive, but if I close this now and I go, now that I've set it all up, I should be able to open it right from here. There we go, open with Kami. Once I've installed that, watch what happens. That PDF automatically goes into this Kami program, okay? And now as the teacher, I have the ability to annotate all over this document. So I can add a text box, I can make it red, I can put my comments in here, I can move them around the document. Okay, and when you're finished writing on the document, maybe making notes and marks, there's lots of other tools here. You can mark it up, you can leave a comment box, You can actually, there's lots of features of the paid version, but you actually don't need it. It's good enough just to put your comments in a different color. You can put shapes in. You can draw. If you're a math teacher, you need to draw. When you've marked the student's work, you're just going to click download, and you can put it into your Google Drive, which is super easy. Okay. Just need to authorize your Google Drive, which is what I'm doing. You only have to do this once. Okay. So if a student sends you a document in Microsoft Word, just make it a PDF. There we go. There's the student's work. Right here. Okay. With my comments on it, see how they're showing up there? And then because it's already in your Google Drive, you can actually just hit the share button and share it back with your student because they're all part of the same domain. You can share it right to someone's Gmail address even if you want to, if they're not using their NNEC school account. But that's it. So to work with a PDF, use Kami. To work with an image, I recommend use Google Drawings. Okay? Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions, but this should solve a lot of your problems with marking student work that gets sent to you by PDF or by image. And if this is clear as mud, reach out to me and I don't mind helping at all.